Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Albuquerque Isotopes. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cal Gooden will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Striding in, Anthony McCaldy. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Aviators, the shortstop, Anthony McCaldy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Jason Keller, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Keller is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Dominique Montano. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
At the plate, Cooper Jackson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
At the plate, Francisco Ortega. This is line to left. Wimberly is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. There's one.
He's out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Julio Chacin. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Julio Chacin.
The pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Yoenis Wimberly, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Corbin Joseph. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Willis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up is the shortstop, Tsuyoshi Savage.
Tsuyoshi Savage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And quickly there's one down to lead off to Frame.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Noel.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Lee Willis.
Into the box, Lee Willis. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Jay.
In now, Jay Harris. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Milano is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Charles Stevens.
Coming to the plate now, Charles Stevens. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting 9th.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Chris Adams. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Milano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Johnny G. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Popped him up. Savage has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the 3rd baseman, Johnny Beltran.
Into the box now, Johnny Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. This is skied into short left center. Ortega comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Connie Milano.
Into the box, Connie Milano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Isotopes lead it 2-0. So striding in, Cooper Jackson.
Leading off.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Francisco.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Ortega. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julian Gonzalez.
So stepping in, Julian Gonzalez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate, Tsuyoshi Savage. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The batter, the third baseman, Noel.
At the plate now, Noel Cuevas. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Jay Harris, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Keith Page is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 33, Keith Page.
Into the box now, Charles Stevens. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Milano is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Albuquerque's out in front, 6-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony McCaldy. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
This is popped up. Gonzalez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominique Montano.
Stepping in, Dominique Montano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Willis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Julio Chacin.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Julio Chacin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
McCaldy is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Gonzalez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Isotopes lead it 6-0. So coming to the plate, Chris Adams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Chris Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cooper Jackson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cooper Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Francisco Ortega.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Keller in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julian Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance. Julian Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Wimberly, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yoenis Wimberly.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But this will land untouched. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Corbin Joseph.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Fouled away. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Johnny G. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now here it comes. Popped him up. Adams over to his right. And the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 6-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Savage. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Noel Cuevas. And there he goes toward second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Keller moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 10, Lee Willis.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lee Willis, already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Standing in now, Jay Harris.
He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Montano is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charles Stevens.
Now batting, Charles Stevens. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Wimberly retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Isotopes lead it 6-0. Stepping into the box, Johnny Beltran. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Connie Milano, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Willis is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Anthony Morcaldi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Morcaldi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Strike 2 up in the zone.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Chris
Leading
Adams.
for the Isotopes, the catcher, Chris Adams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Wimberly has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped
Now
all
back,
over that
second
first pitch
baseman,
of the inning, and he
Cooper.
didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to
Jackson.
steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Cooper Jackson. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, left fielder.
Jeez, this looked like a routine
Francisco.
grounder that just got away from him.
Ortega.
Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Ortega. Here comes the first pitch. In the air, out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Julian Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julian Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part.
High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Tsuyoshi Savage. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Albuquerque's out in front, 8-0. To the plate now, Jason Keller.
Leading off for Las Vegas.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 22.
So striding forward now, Dominique Montano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Julio Chacin.
Striding forward now is the DH, Julio Chacin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down.
But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Yoenis Wimberly. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Isotopes lead it 8-0. Eric Hins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Eric Hins.
Standing in, Noel Cuevas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 10, Lee Willis.
Making his way to the plate, Lee Willis. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now that
Dero, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Into the box now, Jay Harris. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting. Right
into the box, Charles Stevens, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Beltran in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Chris Adams.
Ready once again, Chris Adams. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Milano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 10-0. Ready for another shot now, Corbin Joseph. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
In there, strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Striding into the box, Johnny G. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Johnny Beltran. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Cooper Jackson.
The second baseman, Cooper Jackson.
Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Keller has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Francisco Ortega.
Stepping in, Francisco Ortega. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going,
I
wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
In now, Julian Gonzalez. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Keller is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Connie Milano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Anthony McCaldy. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Keller.
Ready now, Jason Keller. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Cuevas is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Albuquerque scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Cal Gooden earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Chris Bassett permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes, 10 runs on 16 hits. 1 error, they left 7 men on base. For Las Vegas, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.